Hi, this is Seg Green's Binder, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the chat or the comments or wherever you want to, as long as you let us know. Just a reminder, our show times and all that wonderful stuff is at segreensbinder.com. Make sure you check it out for more wonderful things that we offer. Let's get into the show for today as we're waiting for more and more people to show up. Now, the question was, will the Fed survive? This is something that one of the persons on Discord was asking. Is the Fed going to survive? I was watching one program stating that the Federal Reserve doesn't actually do anything. They're kind of the scapegoat. So if anything goes wrong in the financial situation, the economy, they could just say, politicians can just, it's the Fed's problem. We can't do anything about that. Very convenient scapegoat. It's kind of like the great wizard that comes from the great tower to tell you what's going to happen. And then they wander back to their great white tower and never be seen again. So think of it that way. But I do think the Federal Reserve is going to be, actually the banking system is going to be having a little bit of problem in the next little while. Jerome Powell came out yesterday or today or something like that. And they're going to be turning on the printing presses again, as we already kind of knew that was going to be happening. They have no other choice but to do that. But by doing that, they're going to be printing the money until oblivion. So it's worthless. So let's throw some cards down and see what we can see with the Federal Reserve. Are they going to survive? Are they? Is the banking system headed for a nasty turn? The economy, the markets, all that wonderful stuff. Let's have a look. And I thrown cards all over the place. Guess Spirit just wants me to throw that one out with the other ones. I think we're going to be getting into a certain situation with the Federal Reserve that a lot of truths are going to be coming out about the banking system and all that sort of thing, and their role in everything moving forward. And yes, they are switching over to that new system as we speak, getting out of the old fiat currency system into something that is hard based on actual assets. And that's going to be something that's going to be coming up in the next year. 2025, I think, is going to be a moment where a lot of things are going to be opening up for the better of the population. It's not going to be changing right away, but all the things that will bring about a better world will be starting in 2025. And of course, Edgar Cayce was saying that, and Nostradamus was saying that in 2025, a lot of things are going to be changing for the better. And it is up to us to make those changes happen. This is when we start to get into listening to politicians or start doing our own things. Okay, take matters in our own hands. And I've been stating that for quite some time. This is the moment in time when you don't rely on anybody from politics to solve the problems. They're the cause of the problems, not the solution. So in 2025, I do believe this is when we're going to start to switch that around. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be fun, but it's going to be necessary for our planet Earth. Financially, I think when they do switch over and the Federal Reserve is going to be going away in 2025, 2026, and they switch over to the new system, I think we're going to be making a whole lot more money in that aspect. And it's going to be coming from a higher source, in not the government, but above that. Not a god, but it's the 12 families that run everything. and they're going to be bringing that down. And I do believe it's going to be the Bitcoin backed currencies that a lot of rumors are on about. And a lot of people are going to be a little bit worried in the very beginning, and they're going to be observing very, very closely with bated breath, making not knowing what to make of the new system that's going to be coming out in 2025, 2026. And I think about a year or two after that, people are going to start to get used to it and start rolling into that new system in a good way. Okay, so Federal Reserve is probably going to be going away in 2026. They don't really have any purpose, really. Out of, they are just the scapegoats, pretty much. Okay, let's get into the next thing. BRICS token. It was announced the other day. It was on the Discord channel. Thank you, Dark. He's a member of our Discord. That the BRICS token is going to be coming out very, very shortly. We've been waiting for their new currency to come out. And if you don't know who the BRICS are, it's Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and a couple other countries that are now part of that, moving forward, trying to get rid of the US dollar, getting into their own thing. And the BRICS token seems to be based off of commodities and some cash and all that sort of thing. But it's going to be the token that's going to be utilized by all those different companies, moving forward for trade without having to use the SWIFT system. So let's throw some cards down for this new platform coming out. We know it was on the horizon. I guess they got everything straightened out. Some very good cards. The health of this particular situation is going to be very accommodating for all the countries that are involved with this situation. It's going to be actually running more smoothly. I do have this feeling that they've already been using it. It's just probably the test part of everything until they actually release it to the planet. And I think a lot of, let's see how US is going to be. Oh boy, US is going to be not feeling the good vibes about this new system, because now they don't have power over everybody with their SWIFT system. And I do think a lot of good money is going to be made by the utilization of the BRICS token. Maybe one to look into in the near future when it is available to the regular person on outside of those countries. Maybe something to look into if you're thinking of doing a little bit of investing. And it's going to be making the people a little bit squeamish in the very beginning, but I think over time it's going to be rolling out mostly smooth. Okay. And I think there's going to be a lot more countries that are going to be tagging along. Yeah, we got the Sun card, we got the Page of Swords, we got the Two of Cups, which is partnerships happening and all that sort of thing. And I think the rest of the world is going to be slowly getting into the new system and getting away from the US currency moving forward. So, yep, it's all clear and sunshine for the BRICS token moving forward. Okay, let's get into the next thing. Make sure that we get a lot of questions on the board for everybody. Do we get a new all-time high before the USA selling tax season? And that US tax season is going to be the 15th, I believe, 14th or 15th, something like that. And then we get the happening on the 19th, 18th, 19th, around there. So it's getting real close. And plus we have the election year. It's done on purpose I don't think we're going to have another big all-time high before that particular situation, but it is guaranteed after the halvening, which is on the 19th of April. Won't be right away. We got to be patient, sit on it, right? Sit on our cryptocurrencies. Don't worry about it. We are going to be going up, but it's going to be a little after that tax season and the happening in the next little while. Okay, what do we got next? The chat. I see 5 chats on the board. Cards, not cars. Beep beep. Hi, Alkaline. 3 cards for the future of Tau. Okay. The immediate future of Tau doesn't look like the greatest for the next little while. I think it's going to be in a little bit in the red for the next little while. Could be some good buying opportunities for out there for everybody at a nice low price. That's what you look for, right? I think it's going to be walking a tightrope for the next little while, 3-4 weeks at least. And then I think it's going to be recovering after that once we get through the tax season and all that wonderful stuff in the U.S. I think there's going to be something that's really opening up for Tau in the next little while. What's the longevity on this one? Is it a keeper or is it a short-term thing? I think it could be one of the ones that is going to be withstanding the test of time, not like many other cryptocurrencies that have come and gone. And I think it's going to do rather well in the next little while and in the future. So hang on to that Tau if you already have it. Keep sitting on it. Okay, what else we got? Did I complete my cosmic test for the universe? Looks like everything was wrapped up yesterday. Maybe. It's always a constant test with the universal all the time. I think you're ready for some new information. I think you're kind of past what you have been studying in the last little while, and I think you're just going to be something else that's going to be coming along. And most of that is just changing our thinking about situations, okay? And staying more and more calm about all kinds of weird and wonderful things that happen to us. Learning to be calm and centered and all that sort of thing is a big boon to anyone that's going to be going down that path. So I think this is going to be that moment in time when you get to really learn that, and it's really going to be testing us. You need that constant chaotic situation to make you stronger. It's like a tree. Without the wind pushing on it, it would not grow strong, right? So you always need that push. And then you get past a certain situation where you don't really need that anymore to learn those lessons, but it's a great lesson nonetheless. And I think you're ready for the next level. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. 3 cards for when XDC hits 80 cents, now 5 cents. Tuesday. I don't know. I think we're going to be having some big up and downs. If you've been watching the market at all, it's going as I had predicted a long time ago. It's not going to be straight, and you don't want it to do that. Okay, You want it to do the up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Hopefully you don't get seasick watching the market. I do think it's going to be getting into that 80 cents, but not anytime soon. It's probably going to be 2025, 2026, somewhere in there. As more and more money gets into the cryptocurrency market, it's going to be getting into the Bitcoin, and then everybody's going to be discovering new cryptocurrencies to put money into after that. Okay, so it's going to be a little while until it's 80 cents. Okay, thank you for that. Do you think I'll be able to sell my rare flora forms for 1 BTC? Won't be for 1 BTC, but it's going to be a rather good situation for yourself for that. There's going to be a bit of balancing, a little bit of negotiation that you're going to be having to go with other people who you're going to be selling it to. And there's going to be more definite on the price. So always look for those opportunities to make more money for the cryptocurrency market, no matter what you need to do. But I think it's going to be a good venture for you. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. When do you see the BTC correction? I don't. June this year. Stop gulping your coffee. Take a sip. Okay. Everybody wants this big dip. I don't see a big dip coming. There'll be little dips, but not anything huge. I know everybody wants to buy it at the lowest price. What you see right now is probably what you're going to be getting for the next while, okay? Until after the halvening. So I don't really see it really going down in flames anytime soon. I'm going to even throw some cards down for this one. And I keep saying this. I don't believe you, he says. Yeah, I don't see that situation happening anytime soon. It will go down, but it's not going to go down to 9,000 or 5,000 or anything like that. It's probably going to be flitting around, if you're American, to 60, 70, 71, 75, and bouncing around there for the next little while. You have to remember, every time we sell, BlackRock's buying it up. Just watch the market. The other day, it went down, and not that long after, it started going up. And that's probably either people are buying it up right quick, or that is BlackRock and Fidelity and all of them just thank you for the cheap crypto, and it brings the price back up fairly quick. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Is May still the bling month for the altcoins like Shiba, Doge, Theta, BCH, etc.? Bling? I think we're in an altcoin season, but it probably won't do a lot until BTC starts to take off. That probably won't be till after the halvening. Okay? Right now the market's doing all over the place, right? Which is normal. Okay? So don't panic. Don't go crazy. Just ride it out. And usually a little after the halvening, it goes and then it goes parabolic. Everybody gets excited, and then it goes down. The old high will be the new low. So in Canadian terms, that's $91,000 will be the new low. And it'll bounce around there for a while. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. '80s hair bands forever. That's right. What year will my trucking company leave the base and lose the contract to be replaced by Walmart fully? The year. I used to work for Walmart myself. They like to run lean. That's true. So you want to know when you leave your trucking company, leave the base and lose the contract to be replaced. I think it's going to be 2028 is the date that I'm getting, and it's not going to be as smooth as we're hoping to. Something's going to be happening to Walmart itself. So in that time period, and things are going to be changing as they always do. And I think you're going to be putting yourself into a better situation all around. It's something to do with connecting with rail for whatever reason. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hey, Andre, will the stock market make a blow up top S&P 500 increase more than 1,000 points? Yes. And then there's going to be blood in the streets. Stocks plummet. Today, Jerome Powell said he's going to be turning on the printing presses. And when they stated that the stock market's going to get overheated because that's the only way you can support the stock markets, i.e. S&P 500. And the thing is, it's going up, but the price of the spending power of your currency slowly goes away. Okay, so you got a whole lot of nothing. You're propping up the stock market with a bunch of funny money. So that will start to come to an end, and I think it's going to be April, May, June, in that period of time when things are going to be not so great. Okay? And even Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve, was telling all the rich people, buy Bitcoin. Wink, wink. And he would be the one that knows what's going on, right? So hopefully that answers your question. It's going to be pretty soon. Bitcoin's monthly indicators are at very overbought. Many analysts think a several-month-long correction must come soon. It doesn't have to. I don't think we're overbought. We're underpriced. Actually, we should be $100,000 minimum. Okay. I know there's a lot of these. It has to hit this, come down to this number, and then it'll go back up. And stop listening to that garbage. There is going to be a little bit of a dip in the next little while. It was a little overheated, and this is why it's good for it to do this. And it's going to be continuing to do that up and down, up and down, up and down for the next little while. And that is good. Okay. So no worries. Buy more Bitcoin if you can. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Pandemic, thank you for the $5. Please ask the cards which one is better investment for me, silver or XRP? Which one? Okay. XRP or I would go with the silver, even though Bitcoin surpassed silver today or late last night in the top assets of the world. Bitcoin just surpassed it a little bit. So there you go. I would go with the silver rather than the XRP at the moment. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Book of meme coins. Put a trade in. Do the cards say it's going to give some great success for all of us? Boom. Okay. You have to remember, meme coins are just that. They're not based on anything, and they don't have any use case. They're just a coin with a funny name or a funny picture. They can go up quite a bit, as the cards are saying, but it's not a long-term thing. Okay? So yes, you're going to be getting some pretty good gains. It's going to be going up high. Make sure you pull the trigger for the sell 15, 20 times above the starting price. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Hearing some rumors that Dogecoin will be the Google coin and will go great in the future. That'd be interesting. I know Elon Musk is working on something with Doge, with his X payment plan. I think he's trying to make a partnership with PayPal, but that's going to include Dogecoin. It's going to include Bitcoin and Ethereum, I believe, are going to be the three coins that are going to be on the X platform. Google will probably do something very, very similar. So I don't think Doge itself will be the one coin, but it'll be one of the few. Oh boy. It's going to be what's going to be saving Google in the next little while. They're kind of losing ground. Not much, but I do think Dogecoin is going to be doing okay, but it's not going to be the big one. Okay? You got that wonderful death card. So there's going to be an abrupt change in direction. Okay? I'm thinking that Doge will do fine, but I don't think it's going to be the Google coin. I think they're going to be a combination of three or four coins that they're going to be dealing with. Okay? Thank you for that. XRP after 2025. Some say glory days. Well, if they get their XRP or the XRP Ethereum ETF, then it'll do okay for a short period of time. The people are going to be excited about this particular situation. I don't think it's going to be going up as high as people expect. Okay? I still see anywhere from $5 to 12, which is still not bad. There's some videos that it's gonna go to $10,000. No, it might $5, $12, somewhere in that range. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. And hope you got some XRP. Flame reading at the end if you have time at all. Thanks, Andre. Aha. Do we have time? What does the wife say? Flame reading on what? Marlon?
Girlfriend.
His girlfriend. Okay. Fire time. It's always fun playing with fire. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, birds. Lots of information coming in. I see a nice big bird perched. It's looking at you. You see the little birdie? It's in this corner over here. And birds to me are usually information coming our way in a big way. So if there was some information that you were hoping for, it's either right there or coming in very, very soon. Okay? Kookaburra or kooka bird?
Kookaburra is a bird.
Oh, there you go. I learned something today. What else we got? Some very sexual thing here. I don't know what you're doing.
I saw a race car.
A race car.
I don't actually see it, but I saw it. The red race car.
Huh. Marlon Andre blowing smoke out of his nose. Huh? A race car. Something's going to be coming in very quick. You're going to be... the thing that you're going to be venturing into, you're going to be very skilled and it's going to be coming in very, very quickly. So make sure you keep your options open for a lot of that sort of thing. It's time to make that nest and have many nests around the world, that sort of thing. I do see that you're going to be making a lot of income from this information that's going to be coming in. Okay. What do we see? Ooh. Do you have a new lady friend? Or is there a lady friend? Is there some X-rated things in there?
Blonde?
Well, maybe today she is. I don't know. Ladies change their hair color. That's the worst. Is she blonde? Tomorrow it's going to be red, but naturally she's blonde. Okay. Yeah, there's some sexual things in there, so have fun with that. If we don't want to get too explicit here on YouTube. Ooh, lots and lots of birds. Something with the sea. So you might be going sailing or something like that coming up very, very soon. And it might be part of showing friends around and maybe doing some business deals. What else we got? Some slugs.
A dog.
A dog. It's a dog.
Loyalty.
Friendship. Yeah.
No, he sees a lion.
He sees a lion. Well, those are good too. Strength, courage, that sort of thing, right? So you're going to be making some good, strong friends that are going to be very loyal in the next little while. And they're going to be very good partners for the future. Okay? But I saw the snail and a slug. So there may be some people that you're going to be bypassing in the next little while because they're moving too slowly and you jumped on the opportunity and actually got it done. Too sweet.
He sees a gorilla with a silverback.
Oh yeah, the master of the jungle. Yeah, leadership. And this is the last corner. As the meat is beeping in the kitchen. I think that's what that is. Kind of a dinosaur bone here. So something from the past is going to be coming back to you, and it's going to be very beneficial to you. Okay? So there you go. A flame reading. If you haven't seen if you're new here and you haven't seen a flame reading, lots of flame reading, a lot of fun. Try it out with your friends and family. It can build upon your psychic abilities and all that sort of thing. What else we got? Is that the end of the show? Oh. Is Audius Coin a good investment? That I'm in that zone. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't put a lot into it. It's going to be a short keeper, but it's not going to be a long-term thing. Okay. Yeah, some good stuff happening here. There's some fine adjustments that are going to be needed to do. It wouldn't be a long-term thing, maybe a year at most. Then you cash out and you buy some gold and silver and some Bitcoin with it. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Will the NASDAQ start bearish from end of March to mid-April? March, April. I think it's going to be pumping in the next little while because of the new cash flow that's going to be coming in, but it's going to get superheated and kind of a race car headed towards a wall. So hopefully you don't have everything in the stock market. Okay, thank you for that. What else we got? 86,000 USD to 50,000 USD tech next for BTC. So that's American. I don't see it going down that low. 60, 65, maybe, but it won't go much lower than that. Okay, thank you for that. Did you say $12 XRP this year? Probably in the big bull run coming up very, very soon. It's probably going to be getting up there briefly and probably go away after that. So yeah, it'd be this year. Okay, thank you. The spiritual book you said to buy was Spiritual Growth by Sonia Roman, right, to help open up our abilities. Can we show to the channel? Thanks. Oh, you want me to grab the book?
Did you put it back?
Yeah, I put it back like a good little boy.
Oh.
I think the wife's gonna run over there to the bookshelf. To the bookshelf. Gonna entertain you while she runs.
Run.
Run. That's the first, not my first book, but the book that made the most changes to me and how I get. This is not my original book. The original book, it was all torn up and stuff. I think this is the wife's. This is yours?
Oh, I don't know.
We've had so many.
They're ours now.
They're ours now. We've had so many copies you lose track. How I found this book is when I was in a crystal shop, bookshop sort of thing, metaphysical shop. I'm looking around. It was on the top shelf. I'm asking those great questions and stuff of life. And I'm looking around at the storms, and it fell down off the shelf and hit me in the head. Okay? And the person who ran the store, well, I guess that's your book. You got to pay for it, but it's a sign. So when you go shopping, wear a helmet. So there you go. That's the book. Look it up. Excellent book. It gives you a lot of the tools that you need to get started. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Last question. Did you say inflation for next 2 years? No, I did not say inflation for next 2 years. We're headed for a wall for the next 2 years. We're headed for a recession for the next couple of years. It's not going to be pretty. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out.
That was the last question.
Okay. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure you go to Second Readings by Andre, which is not on the board here.
Hang on.
There it is. So you can copy it down and go have a peek yourself. If you like personal healing with my wonderful wife, the Reiki Master, make sure you go to secondreadingsbyandre.com as well. All that information is there. If you'd like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way and sit on it, or don't sit on it, but put it in a safe, locked up, we have the Trezor cold storage wallet for sale as well on our website. And if you should happen to purchase one, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, share it everywhere, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.